Hello, my revivers. Welcome to the CPR Vibe. Today, I have a topic that I want to speak about, and this topic is called How to Love on You. Okay? The reason I'm talking about this topic is because I hear a lot of people say that they don't know how to love on themselves, and it's like their majority of their energy is going into loving other people or being consumed with their life of making sure everybody else around them is taken care of, and they literally fall by the wayside as far as loving themselves. So I have my notes okay, first of all, you want to find out what makes you smile. What makes you smile? When you are alone and no one is around, what is something that can make you smile? What is something that makes you be like, oh, that would be beautiful if I can do that for myself, or that can be beautiful if I can experience that? What makes you smile? The other thing is, what brings you inner peace? Like, if I had to say, think of something that seems so peaceful to you and is so relaxing and feels like whatever you got going on in your life, if you get away and you were able to do that thing, you would feel so like, what is it? The next thing is, what can't you live without? What is something, if you close your eyes and I say, hey, what is one thing that you definitely cannot live without? Whatever that thing is, that is attached to something that makes you happy. That is attached to something that makes you feel good. It's also attached to something that gives you a positive vibe through you, meaning it gives you life. It gives you life. It's like a reviving thing. What is that? And then the other thing is, how often do you put yourself first? When something is going on, are you the afterthought? Are you the last thought? Are you the overtime thought? You get what I'm saying? After you're going to give in all your time, are you the overtime thought? You don't want to be the last thought. You don't want to be the overtime thought. You will hear me say a lot, you are the most important person in your life, because it is the truth. You are the most important person in your life, meaning that, do you realize nothing exists if you don't? I know it sounds weird, but if you're not here, meaning that you don't take the time to mentally get you right, give you the self-love you need, give you the love you need physically, give you the love you need all around emotionally, that you will start to tire, burn out, drain, stress, begin to worry, begin to get overwhelmed, anxiety, and I can just keep going. And we don't want that. So you have to find out, when is it good for me to say, I need to be first? I know my children going to always be taken care of. I know that I'm going to always be a supportive spouse. I know that I'm going to always be a supportive sibling when I can. We have to know when to step back and when to say, hey, this is too much. I can't do it all. You are human. And if someone truly loves you, friend, sibling, spouse, parent, whatever the case may be, and if you let them know and you communicate that to them, I feel overwhelmed. I know I'm used to doing this for you. I know I'm used to being there for you in this way. But at this time, I need to step back. I need to step back and I need to reevaluate my life. That way, when I go forward, it is a part of my plan of making sure that I am being loved and I am not being neglected and I'm not an afterthought. The next thing is, what thoughts have you had about how loving yourself would truly feel? Because I know me, like, there was times in my life and I would look at women, I'd be like, oh my gosh, look at her. She's a BBW and she's just loving on herself and she's beautiful. Or look at her, she's tall, taller than most men, and she's loving on herself and she's just beautiful. Or look at her, she's a, whatever, different things that most people would see as a negative or something that would make someone feel insecure. I see a lot of women loving. When I say loving, I'm talking about loving on themselves in those situations, and it would make me be like, wow. So the thought of saying that you can love yourself so much that you make sure that you're not stressed, worried, having anxiety attacks, panic attacks, and all of the above that comes along with life when you are overwhelmed because you are doing too much but not enough for yourself. Okay. Next one is, how long, what does it look like, and Okay, we talked about that. What does it look like to you to see yourself loving yourself? Will you know how to say no when you need to say no? Will you not be stressed out? Will you not have such a load on your planner, on your time, on your schedule, on your all of those things? Would it be less of a load because now you can say no because you don't feel bad because you're putting yourself first, and that's not a bad thing. It's not selfish to love on you. It's actually a good thing to love on you, because if they love you, they want you to be here longer. And what you're doing now, you're taking yourself down fast because you're doing too much, but not enough of loving on you. So remember that. It's not selfish to love on you. So then it says, how do you start? You start now. You start now. You look at your situation and you say to myself, self, we have got to do better. I need to love me. I want to fall in love with me. And I want to fall so in love with me that, see, here's the thing. Energy attracts energy. When you are positive about this self-love and you want this so bad and you continue to focus on this self-love, and people are seeing a change for the better. Why? Because they're not seeing you drained. They're not seeing you worried. They're not seeing you, oh, girl, I'm tired. Oh, girl, I got to do, oh, girl. Or man, oh, I'm tired. Oh, man, I'm this, I'm that. Because you're overwhelmed. When you love yourself, you can say, oh, I got to check my schedule. I don't think that's going to be a good idea. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. You know how you know you can't do it, but you still try to do it. And so now you're rushing from one thing to another, and it's an anxiety, and you don't want to be late, or you don't want to think that you don't want to support. And you get what I'm saying? You're doing too much. Love on you, and remember you're the most important person in your life. And all that you can do is stick to your script, because you are the best at it. And I'm pretty sure a lot of us add lines to our script, which means we're doing too much and we're overdoing our script. And that's when life becomes hectic, and then you want to call out to the Most High, the universe, or whatever it is you believe in, because you are doing too much and it's not a part of your script. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you thumbs up this video. Make sure you share this video. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And if you subscribe, hit that bell, because I will have random videos throughout the week. And stay tuned for my live videos, because I do them once a week and we talk about real life situations. So I will see you guys later.